you, Chloe. We have Ryan.
My name is Ryan, and I'm in grade 6.
Okay, thank you. So those are our dear students. And I guess we have our dear parents here. We have Mr. Ronald, I guess. Okay, see some people have joined us. Have Alan, Ronald, Humza, and Malcolm. So may we know who these are? Are they our dear parents or our cousins, friends that have joined to watch us present?
Thank you.
Nice.
Ronald Humza, and I'm Alison Kimbavazi's dad.
Okay, thank you, and you're welcome on board. We can't wait to showcase our projects. And Malcolm? Malcolm and Alan? Yes.
Alan Batalagaine, father to Adrian Gita.
Okay, thank you, and you're welcome on board. And Malcolm? Okay, I guess they will tell us who they are. In the meantime, let's have a word from our dear trainer, Edward. Mr. Sempala Edward. Edward?
Thank you. Thank you, Edith. It's always a thrill to come to the end of every class, every code camp. We always look forward to such a time where we are showcasing talent and skill from what we've been able to learn within the class. These are times where you demonstrate what you've been able to learn in the code camp, but also there are times to show off courage, confidence, and knowledge in those very things you've learned. Coding is a skill that is practical, and we always start off in our classes practically and end the classes practically, while looking at addressing problems that are facing our very own people. Even as you enjoy playing that game, watching the animation on TV, enjoy to use those gadgets, it's also fun when you're part of those that are creating them. So I believe that we're going to have a great time in this session, seeing what you've been able to do, and I commend every effort, every time you've turned up for the class, and every extra energy you've put in to do your work and do your projects. I really commend that very, very much. To my big amusement, we have more girls in this class than any other that we have had. I see that's really strength that girls are picking up also in ICT and IT, and that's a good sign that there is a big difference. Welcome to our dear parents for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you witness what the learners have been able to put across from any particular class that they have been attending. We have been having Scratch beginners, and some have been also in intermediate, some are doing 2D game development class, and others have been doing Python. So we're going to be seeing a great deal of what they've been able to do. Welcome, and let's see what our learners have for us today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Edward. And to inform everyone and those who have joined us late. Today marks the end of our camp, April. So we are having a presentation today, and my name is Edith Ndagire, a trainer at Code Academy Uganda. And yeah, we are yet to start. And our dear students, learners, are we ready? I want to hear some screamings from our dear Mary, Alison, Chloe, Ryan, and Adrian. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's have the energy as we showcase this to our dear parents and other trainers. So as we start, today we are going to do from top to bottom, or we are going to do a random thing. We are to listen from, you're not going to follow the usual thing of in Scratch beginners till the end or anything. We are going to just get a random person to present to us, not until we finish with a list of our dear students. So today we are going to have the list goes, and number one to present to us is going to be Chloe Mugabe. Are you ready, Chloe Mugabe?
Yes.
Yes, you're our winner today, so we need to hear from you first. We are all winners, but she's been the chosen one to start with us, so we can't wait to have everything from her. The floor is yours, Chloe.
I've been working on Scratch. I did this.
Chloe, you're going to be asked to unmute yourself, and because you're mute. Okay, thank you. Okay, before Chloe starts, let's get this together, all our dear students. Let's start with a PowerPoint, then you showcase your projects. Right? Okay, so thank you, and yeah, back to you, Chloe. We are ready.
My title is Rainwater, and it means people in different areas, not all of them have clean water. So it means the rainwater, we have to find a way to make it clean for other people to use. Why I chose this problem is to fix people from drinking dirty water. My goal is to make sure no one drinks dirty water, to make sure all children do not take dirty water. My salutation is to inform the government so water is never gets finished. That is all. Next is the project I've been working.
Okay, Chloe, first unshare and share again with sound. We cannot hear anything. Okay.
That's it.
Chloe. Chloe.
Yeah.
We didn't get the sound, so please do you mind doing the presentation for us for the project?
Okay.
Sure.
Why are you sad?
Because people in different parts of Kampala do not have clean water. Water keeps going all the time.
I can help you.
Thank you, but I do not think you can help me solve this.
Don't worry. I think I can help you solve this. I will teach you about rainwater harvesting.
Ooh, I think that's a good idea.
Rainwater harvesting is collecting the runoff from a structure in order to store it for later use. This involves harvesting the rain from a roof.
Ooh, wow. Thank you.
The rain will collect in gutters that channel the water into downspouts and then into storage container.
So that's all I do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chloe. And let's have comments from everyone. I need to hear from you, dear students, those who have been able to get Chloe's idea. So any questions, anything you can talk about Chloe's work and
It's nice.
how was it? Yes, Adrian.
It's very nice and colorful.
Okay, Adrian says it's nice and colorful. She chose nice colors for her project. Okay. And Ryan,
Like that she included rainwater because these people have
Alison, you're breaking. What was your comment?
I'd say that I like rainwater because these days the water is dirty.
Okay, and thank you, Alison. Ryan, we are having Ryan.
I liked the fact that it was about rainwater because most people, even where I live, they don't get enough water. Like they don't have enough water for them because like most of the times they have clothes to wash, but then there's no water. So I find that I like the project because it involved water and the environment.
Okay, and thank you, Ryan. The whole idea of the rainwater has been an outstanding thing for you, Chloe. And Mary?
It is nice because we need to save more rainwater.
Okay, thank you, Mary. And can we hear from Mr. Edward?
Yes, thank you so much, Edith. Chloe, yes, I like the project. I thought I would see some water dropping from the sky to demonstrate rainwater, but I saw a tap. But that's a good project. If you could add for us some rain dropping like from the sky, like in a background format, or we can have them as sprites, but they're falling from up. That would be amazing, creative. Okay, otherwise, good work. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Edward. Then we have Mr. Ronald Musa. We need to hear from you, our dear parents. What comments do you have for for Chloe?
Thank you so much. I'd like to thank Chloe for the project. It was insightful. Most of the idea is great. Making sure that everyone can be able to get access to clean water is a good thing. And like Mr. Edward said, she needs to improve on the background to show the rain, because in her presentation, she only showed the tap water. So I think raindrops and also the process of collecting it and how it is preserved, cleaned, made clean, would make it a better project. But otherwise, it was a great idea and well executed. The color is good and I like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And hope, Chloe, you're taking notes of that. You need to add in more on your project. And Mr. Alan, yes, we have Alan here. Then we shall have Hazel T. Yes, Alan.
It's a good project. I like the fact that the young Turks are actually looking at the community settings and problem solving. Just like the previous speaker said, some improvements need to be made, and preservation of water and the cleaning. Otherwise, it's a good project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I've been told Hazel T is referring to Chloe. Yes. Last and least, let's hear from you.
Hi everyone. Chloe, well done. It's a good project, and we are going to act on the feedback that we've received to make it a better project. But that was a good project, so keep it up. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, our dear parent. And from me, Chloe, as you've heard from the previous people, we need to work upon that, and we improve on our project, and we showcase the rains, maybe pouring, and also how you keep it safe for the children, as you had mentioned in your slide, that they shouldn't take dirty water, the children and the people around. So we just need to improve on that and have the best. Thank you for your idea, Chloe, and hopefully we shall improve on that, right?
Okay.
So, okay, thank you very much for your great idea. So our number 2, our next winner on the list, we have pardon? We shall have number 2, we have Alison Nyanguma Kiembabazi. And let's not forget to mention our names and everything. Yeah. The floor is yours, Alison. And if you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
Hello, my name is Alison Kembabazi and I am 9 years old and I am in 2D game development class. Today my title is An Affordable Price of Food. Today people don't have food to eat, and so some people do have food to eat, but they can't afford it. My problem is that people are getting hungry, people can't afford food. So my solution is, if people can't afford food, you can buy it maybe from the farm. If you want honey, just harvest it or buy it from the farm. Here is a game. Here's the game I made. So you should dump the insects and get the food, and then you go to the next level, and there's a timer for 15 minutes. 15 seconds. That's what I made.
Okay, thank you, Alison. And that's all. Yeah, we can't hear you.
I made an animation.
An affordable price of food. Once upon a time, there was a woman. Old Avery, she went to a shop to buy a jar of honey.
Hello, how much is the honey? Oh, hello, it's 10 cents. What, seriously? You're kidding me. No, I'm not kidding, but if you can't afford it, I'll help you. You can go to a farm and plant and harvest it. If you want honey, harvest it.
Hello, Avery, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello.
Follow me. You have to use a protective wire. Here is a jar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's all I wrote.
Okay, thank you, Alison. And can we hear from the rest of the team? Any comments?
Yes.
We have Adrian. Adrian says, very nice and colorful. Yes, Mr. Edward.
Can we have that game again? That game, she didn't play it well for us to see. Can you bring back the game?
Anderson.
What did you say? It's the up, up. It's there. It's not there. It's not. It's not.
An affordable price of food. Once upon a time, there was a woman. Old neighbors who went to a shop to buy a jar of honey.
Give me a minute. My computer is freezing.
Okay, as you finding ways of getting back to us with the first, actually you need to show the game you showcased first, not the animation. So let's first hear from the rest of the students as you're dealing with the game. So Adrian says it's very nice and colorful. So what do we have? Chloe, what do you have to say?
I like it because it's true, not everyone can afford food.
Okay. And Mary?
It's quite interesting and I like it.
Thank you, Mary. And who else do we have? Brian?
Miss, I wasn't able to see the project because my Wi-Fi had a problem, so I had left the class when she was presenting.
Oh, sorry. Projects about an affordable food prices, and as Chloe says, she liked the idea. And Mary says it's interesting, and Adrian would be like it's very nice and colorful. So as she's working upon getting to us a game back, could we hear from our dear parents?
Thank you so much. Ronald is my name, and I'm Allison's dad. Though it's freezing, but I love the idea of having options of getting food. Because if you can't afford to buy it off the shelf, then you can go pick it from the farm. The lady is seen going to the supermarket and she realizes that it's expensive for her. So she gets help of how to collect the honey that she needed from the farm. So it's a great idea, and putting it together, it has a lot of slides and the animation is really good. So I really love the improvement that she has attained over time in coding. And I'm grateful to the management of Code Academy for giving us the opportunity. And her specifically, she really loves it and she puts in all, because all that is her idea. No one really helped her. She can even sleep at midnight, all in the names of perfecting that project. I really have to thank Edward and the team. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daddy Alson. And let's have Malcolm Buyinza. Okay, we have Mr. Alan and Hazel. So Mr. Alan first, can we hear from you?
It's a good project. I like the practical part of it. All over the world, I think food is much more cheaper if you go to the farms to collect it. It's a good idea.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alan. And Mommy Chloe, Hazel. T. Yes.
Yes. Alison, that's a fantastic idea. Well done. And I like that you're talking about real world problems, and for your age to be thinking about that, that's really amazing. It was very colorful. The flow was very good, and the animation. So well done, and keep it up.
And Alison, are you there to listen to the compliments? Or she's, oh, let me see. Oh, she's here. So we thank you, Mami Chloe, and we have comment from Code Academy, that is I love the knowledge application, and she did real coding. Yes, I thank you that for Alison for having the real code. Like you really explained your code, though the piece is still disturbing us for the rest of us to enjoy the game. Thank you for your idea, and also let's also advocate for, in case you have any piece of land, you can advocate for her idea of farming, so that you don't get frustrated when you get to the supermarkets for a few stuff though. And Alison, thank you. We shall get back to that game. In the meantime, let's have let me hope you've had all the compliments, and as a trainer, I would say thank you for your work, for the idea, and still we need to update more in this game, so that you could have maybe more levels to make the viewer and the user enjoy that game. And also just when it comes to the end of the project, well, in that animation, you need to also farm us as because we are the users and the viewers. So we need to be contented with whatever you're ending it with, because we saw the honey on the ranks, but we didn't really get that instinct of, okay, yes, she got to the farm and did the harvest and all that, but we need to see that. So we shall improve on that, right? Yes, Alison?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for that application. Let's have our third winner, and that is Mary Nanteza.
My name is Nanta Zamarella Mary. I'm in Kampala Parent School. I'm 6 years old. The title of my story is Genesis and Mary, a story about bullies at school. The story: Genesis and Mary were playing at the playground. While they were playing, a boy came to play with them. He was mean. He pushed Genesis and Mary and started laughing. Genesis and Mary fell down and Mary got hurt. Genesis and Mary told him to say sorry. He said sorry, then Mary and Genesis went to see the nurse. My project.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Genesis. How are you, Mary? Yeah, I'm fine, Genesis. You should be more careful. You should say sorry for pushing us, or else you will get in big trouble. I am so sorry.
The code that I used was when green flag is clicked, switch post room to UVA. Wait 5 seconds. Speak hello, speak I am fine Genesis. Repeat 10. Move 20 steps. Wait 1 second. Move 20 steps. Speak or else you will get in big trouble. That's my project.
Okay. Thank you, Mary, and we are to hear from everyone. So I'm not going to mention any name, but randomly from our dear students. Any comments, anything from you? Students? Want me to mention names? Okay, let me start. Chloe?
I like your work, Mary, because it's true bullying is bad. When you bully, you can get into serious trouble.
Okay, thank you, Chloe. And Alison?
I liked her project. I liked her project because of the good color and because bullying is bad.
Okay, Ryan?
I liked her project because it is about the fact that bullying is a real problem because it happens in almost every school and it happens to almost everyone. So I like the fact paid attention to it to spread awareness about the bullying.
Okay, and Adrian?
I like it and it's very good.
Thank you, Adrian. And this time round, let's hear from Kenneth. Actually, I thought
I
Kodak
like the
Academy
fact
can
that she made her project real, like she made the falling down part real.
Okay, thank you, Malcolm. And let's hear from our parents. We have Mr. Alan.
Thank you for the project. It's well executed. I like the message she's sending out. Bullying has no place in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alan. Our two parents have dropped off. Let's hear from Mr. Edward, then we shall have a word from Mr. Kenneth.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mary, for the presentation. I like the energy. Yes, I was her trainer, so I would say thank you for coming off well in the presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Edward. Mr. Kenneth?
Yes, I love Mary's work. Yes, Mary, please keep on going. Yes, please keep on coding. You have very good ideas. And for the fact that you feel for others and you don't like bullying, that was something very good to address. So all you have to do is keep on improving on that project until it comes to a point where you can say, with what I learned, I've been able to solve this problem using coding, and you also be able to work on better ideas. Yes, at your age, coming up with such a project, it's not really easy. Putting all those details, okay, it's not really easy. So thank you so much for your efforts, Mary. You get to better heights, okay?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kenneth. And Mary, that was a good project, and thanks for creating that awareness. And let's all not be bullies, and also let's report such cases to our people, like maybe tutors, teachers, and elder people, so that we mitigate the bullying thing. So thank you, Mary, for that idea, and keep it up. I guess we get to our next presenter, and our first winner is, according to the list, we have Adrian Jita. Yes.
My name is Adrian Jita. My name is Adrian Jita, and I'm in year 4U. Oh, I'm having a problem with my slide. My name is Adrian Jita, and I'm in year 4U, and I'm in Scratch Intermediate. My topic is air quality. The problem statement is from smoke hanging over cities to smoke inside the home, air pollution poses a major threat to health and climate change. Air pollution is both city and rural areas is causing fine particulate matter which result is strokes, heart attack, heart disease, lung cancer. Why the problem? I saw people in the hospital that were sick because of bad air caused by bad cars and when electricity has burnt something or someone. My goal is to fight air pollution, which is a threat to the environment. I am showing people that they do not have to cut down trees or use bad cars. The solution is drive your car less, keep your car in good repair condition, turn off your engine when not driving, recycle garbage instead of burning it, limit backyard fire in the city. In conclusion, air pollution is a health hazard. It has a global change as investigate shows that efforts still exist even at relatively low air pollute and so no hold all the values of classical air pollution. My game. My game is all about air pollution, and you have to dodge the dirty thing. If you go to the tree, it gives you more life, and if you go to if that dirty disease touches Avery, that means everything stops and it says you lose. Thank you very much.
Adrian, can you play the game and we see how you win?
Okay. You just dodge the dirty thing, and if it touches you, if your life is above 2, or it's 2, that means you win. If it's lower than 2, that means you lose. And you have 10 seconds. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Adrian. And according to the game, I saw maybe when you skip it, that's when you receive a life, right? Adrian, I need to understand that.
Yes.
When I skip the dirty thing, that's when I get an addition on my life.
Yeah, if you skip it and average touches the tree, that means you get 1 life.
Okay. Thank you, Adrian. Can we have from our dear students? This time round, Ryan, any comment?
I liked it. It was colorful, and it was the fact that he made it and he was in space, he was moving around. That shows that he learned a lot of stuff in Scratch during this time.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan and Adrian. Guess you're hearing those compliments. And Chloe?
I like his work because it's about air, and it's true, if you get bad air, you can get diseases like lung cancer, like he said.
Okay, thank you, Chloe. And Mary?
Thank you, Adrian. It was a nice project.
Okay, before we get to Malcolm, your hand is up. Let's first hear from Alison, then Malcolm. Alison?
I think his project is good because people are suffering with diseases from air pollution, and that was a great idea.
Okay, thank you, Alison. Yes, Malcolm, your hand was up.
I like the way she made her slides. They were awesome.
Okay. Adrian, your slides were nice. And let's hear from Mr. Alan.
Thank you, Adrian, for the project. Air pollution is a global crisis. I like the fact that you came up with that topic. It's broad. And the innovations you've tried to put in place. It's a good project. I like the execution, and please keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alan. We have Maria Vivian Awol. Any comment?
Yeah, well, I like the creativity of Adrian. First of all, coming up with that idea of pollution in the climate. It was really great. And the way he made the slides and was able to explain and coming up with that game, it is really a great idea.
Time to eat.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Ronald Muhumaza. Okay, are you there, Mr. Ronald?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. I like the game. It's really, he should really put in a lot, because world over, we've known that people are trying to find a way of curbing environment pollution. And she tried to highlight most of the things that cause pollution, from driving bad cars to burning rubbish, cutting down of trees. So she gave us a solution that the only way that we can manage this is maybe tree planting. And because if you can only gain life from hiding under a tree, that means we have to have more affirmative action on forestation and very many other things that bring in life than those that take away our lives. So I'm really grateful for that idea, and it should really be promoted because it has really come in timely at the time when the whole country needs it and the whole world needs it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Renaud. And Adrian, hope you've heard. We should push this so that we create more awareness to everyone outside there. So could we hear from Mr. Kenneth?
Yes, great stuff, Adrian. Thank you for the efforts. I love your idea and how you solve it and the way you apply it in scratch. It really came off well. Yeah, like you showed that very well, that the only way to go about this is to go within the trees. So that means you literally communicated the whole thing. Yeah. Thank you so much. We hope to get more stuff from you.
Thank you, Mr. Kenneth. Yes, Mr. Edward. We can't hear you. In case you're talking, you're mute.
Thank you, Edith. Yes, Adrian. Where is Adrian? I want to see. Adrian, I want to see you. Yes, Adrian, thank you for the project, air pollution. I like yes, your PowerPoint was good. I liked it. With a few things I saw that you could improve there. Then the part for the project, that was thoughtful, and the way you implement it in Scratch. The screens, you lose, you win, turning, and then the lives. One thing that I think you missed out on telling us vividly was that as long as you have at least one life, you win. When the time gets done, you say that someone should have must have at least 2 lives, and then we were seeing that there was 1 life there, and then you had a win screen. So I noticed that, but it's a good idea, okay, and it's a good project the way you pulled it off. Thank you. Keep it up.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Edward and Adrian. Hope you took notes of those comments, and thank you for that great idea. We should add in whatever you're supposed to add in, and also promote that application so that we could as well create more awareness to everyone around the country Uganda and around Africa, because we mainly need this in Africa. Thank you very much. Let's get our next presenter, our fifth winner, and that is Miss Ryan Onyena. Yes, we have our dear student, that is Ryan. So the floor is yours.
Hello, my name is Ryan Wanyana and I am doing Zero Hunger. I am in the class intermediate. No, sorry, I'm in the class 2D game. My problem, I created this PowerPoint and my Scratch presentation to spread awareness about the hungry children around the world. There are many children who go a day without eating a meal. Many people pay attention to the hungry infants around the world. For example, these charities, World Central Kitchen, World Food Program, Haifa International, Action Against Hunger, the Hunger Project. My solution. The solution is my Scratch and the donation for the Kibera people, the children and people who need donations of money or food.
Hello, my name is Ra Yarn. My project is about zero hunger, which means I help. So let's go. Hello.
Hello. I'm so hungry. I her best so that I can have a good life, but I am also worried about her. For real, are you sure? Let me tell my mom. Mama Leonisika Yamusho Kusika.
I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. Could we have comments from our dear students?
Very colorful.
Yes, Adrian?
Very colorful.
It's very
Nice.
colorful and that's nice. Okay. And Alison?
I think it's beautiful because there are many children who don't have food to eat, and I think it was even a good idea.
Okay, Alison loves the idea. And Chloe?
I like your work because it's zero hunger and not everyone gets to eat food, because people, as you're eating, sometimes people tell you that you should finish your food because people on the streets do not have food.
Okay, so do you always complete your food?
Yes.
Okay, that's good, Chloe. And Mary?
It was a nice presentation.
Okay, thank you, Mary. So let's hear from, yeah, we have Alan. Yes, Mr. Alan here.
Thanks for the project. I like the fact that you guys, the topics that you're choosing are about the real challenges of the world. I would congratulate you for the project. Well executed. Please keep it up.
Okay, shall keep it up. with the students. Okay, and we have Vivian. Yes, we have Vivian in line. Then we shall get through now. Yes, Vivian.
Yes, thank you, Edie. Well, I really like the creativity and innovativeness of Brian. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for thinking about this idea and trying to express it in a way that really brings it out. The way you demonstrated it using Scratch was really great. Yeah, keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian. We have Ronald.
Thank you so much, Madam Tess. I'm really excited about the ideas that these guys are coming up with. And I think problem solving has been entrenched in every student in this class, in this cohort. Hunger, zero hunger, I think in Africa, it's an overall problem. So coming up with such an idea can just be expounded on, and then we find a way of solving the hunger problems that are affecting the toddlers and the young children, the young people, and different communities around Africa. Thank you so much, Ryan. It was really beautiful and well executed. Though we can add in a little beef around it, make it more appealing and more communicating. It can be able to communicate to different people differently. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ronald. And Ryan, hope you're taking notes of that. And yes, we have Kenny.
Yes, now I loved Brian's presentation. She really had a very nice idea, and she did like research. She had content, so I really love the time she put in to do that. And when it comes to projects, well, like you kind of hyped our expectations. Okay? I love the way you did it. Like you thought about the Kiswahili thing, which means like you kind of looked at the indigenous people. So that's really great. And we can also add in more details. Okay. Like you had some network issues there. We didn't really get all the sounds, but then it was great work. So thank you for your efforts. It's really not easy to come up with a project. Yeah. It's not so easy coming up with one. So thank you so much, Ryan. We are willing to help you improve and put more detail, because if you're addressing such a problem, you really need to have like very, very much details for like better communication. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Kenneth. Edward?
Thank you, Edith. Yes, Ryan's project. I didn't see where the ball was doing, where the ball was being used in the project. I missed out on that. I don't know if it does something. Can you help me click on the ball and I see the code there? I missed out on the ball part.
It's
so
supposed
that
to hide, so that because it's supposed to hide, so that when I click one, it switches the backdrop to screen.
Okay, so it's like a dummy sprite within the project.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's also impressive. The thought of having such is quite also impressive in your work. Yes, you're doing a valid problem that you're solving using Scratch. I also know I wanted to see the bit of a game within this, but I have not yet seen it. I don't know if there's anything game about this project.
I do not have a game about this project that I wanted to share about the stuff that we had learned in the 2D game.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for the work. It's a good project. You're having a valid problem, and also I realize that you really have good PowerPoints. Thank you. Keep it up.
Okay. Thank you. Though you mentioned you had something to show us. Is it on? Is it ready?
Huh? Yes.
Ryan. Okay. So do you mind sharing it
Should I
with
go
us?
first or should Alison?
No, you can go
Yeah.
first then, Alice, because you guys mentioned you have something to show us.
So this was also something that we had learned before in our 2D game. So it's like the music thing. It contains most of the what are these thingies called? Sounds on this side. All I know, okay, it contains most of the blocks, and it's like a game. It tests your memorization, like this. Then you can press. So you have to follow the drum order. Okay. 3, 4. Then it adds another order that you play. Yeah, so that's how it's played. Then it keeps adding more. This one, it shows you the drum is supposed to play. And this one shows you the drum you clicked last. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Then you keep adding points if you follow the drum order. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Edward, did you have some comments?
Thank you so much, Ryan, for that game. It's a nice one. Yeah, the beat of the drum, the melodies that come through. Yeah, it's really an impressive one. Thank you.
Okay, so Alison, you promised to show us your game you were trying to show us earlier. So is it ready?
I didn't actually find it.
So the PC happened.
I think I did save.
So we've missed out on that. Okay, thank you, our dear parents and students. That was our last presenter for today, and that was Ryan. So in this this boot camp, yeah, the code camp, we had 5 students and from different classes, and hope we've all managed to get to see their thinkings, their memory, like their settings, like they all had different ideas. They had these great ideas, these great applications that we hope to also do operate on, especially when it comes to the zero hunger. So someone had a farming bit of it where you can still grow plants so that you can't get to the when you can't afford something, You can maybe grow the stuff in your home garden or a big farm if you have land. And also someone else talked about providing to the needy. You saw when she got that whole point where she had to get to those people down there who didn't even know how to speak English, but they had to also receive their food. And one of our students mentioned that every time they are to eat food and they don't complete their food, they normally remind them that you have to complete your food because there are people outside there who have received food. So let's all create awareness on that. And also one of the presenter mentioned bullying. Her project was about bullying, so we should stop bullying and also report to the elders in case of any bullying coming up in schools, homes, and everywhere. Then air pollution. I love the air pollution idea. Like we all face that around the country, around the world. So we should also fight that. And also we had the best idea, that was the rainwater. Like, yeah, we need to help children not to get to the dirty waters and all that. So from the comments we've had from the different people, different parents, different trainers, we need to, this goes to our dear learners, we need to upgrade on our projects and add in whatever we have been told to add, and also do what we've been told and improve on our projects so that we have better projects and prototypes. I think that's all from the class. Let's hear from Mr. Sempala Edward.
Thank you, Edith. Thank you, dear learners. Can we have a remark from our parents before we conclude? General remarks from our parents who are still with us.
Hello, can I go first?
Yes, Mr. Alan, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for the topics and the projects that have been done. It's my first time to join the boot camp. Adrian did invite me. He had a few questions about his topic that we went through. And all throughout the presentations of different students, I've seen that each one of them have really tackled onto the world challenges. It's real issues that are affecting the world, and the involvement, the innovations, and the practical part of it, where they even go ahead and make projects about it. It's passing on innovation. I would love to see where they give solutions, because the world is looking at problem solvers. That will make a better world. That's my take on that.
Thank you so much, Daddy Adrian. Yes, Mr. Ronald. Daddy Allison.
Thank you so much, Edward, and the entire team of Code Academy.
Sure.
I think it's my first time to go through the whole presentation, and I'm really grateful for the ideas that have been raised today, because like they are all problems with solutions, and that's what we really expect. I think making it a game would be ideal to capture the next generation, because like from rainwater to preserving of the environment, reducing on pollution, zero hunger, I think that information should be disseminated to the generation that we are targeting. Because for us, I think we are into that era where we're in the evening of our times and everyone is just struggling to make ends meet. But the next generation that is going to be affected by these things that we've raised this afternoon should be targeted through games. So if we can help the learners to make different games that can be put out there, let's say on Google, on Play Store, on iOS, and every other app that is around, then we can be able to target that generation and put that information out there and help our country, maybe like to deliver the information to the targeted population that we want. And also on the perceptions that have been out there in the next generation, that is our children and the next generation, the Ryans, the Allisons, and the rest of the group, Adrian, they can be able to play and at the same time learn and solve issues, and also develop their coding skills through advancing the games, and also earn from their knowledge. Otherwise, we are grateful, first of all, the passion that you create in them, and also the guidance that you give them to come up with such great ideas is really so great and commendable. I thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Daddy Allison. On the same premise, I'll come off saying it's amazing, amazing work that you've done. To highlight a bit on the conclusion, from whatever has been showcased today at Code Academy Uganda, we believe that our children must be part of the next move of tech in our country. And these children are born consumers of digital media. They are easily consumers, and we always push on to see that we translate them to becoming digital creators, and while addressing real world problems from the first class to the next and to the next. We are looking so much on what problem can you solve using the skills you've learned from the class. So I believe that coding is an innovative skill that they need, but also we also believe that problem solving must not be alien to this kind of skill. So we nurture so much them into problem solving, being innovative and creative while addressing real world problems. We also take our focus from the UN SDGs while we are creating these projects, and we have them think broader on how what they can use these skills for, even as they get through the classes. Otherwise, we are grateful seeing of what they have been able to come up with, and we look forward to having them continue in their higher classes within their course, while we nurture them into being innovators and problem solvers into our communities today. Thank you so much to the trainers. Thank you, Teacher Edith. You've been in the 2DDN class. Thank you, Teacher Kenneth, in the class for intermediate with Adrian and with Chloe in the beginners. And yes, and I also have been having Mary in the class for beginners. Mary, she's 6, she's the youngest in this class. And we look forward to having more young children coming through at 6. We are grateful and we look forward to the next class that will be beginning on the 8th of May. That will be a holiday class for the first time, and then also we shall resume the weekend class in June. To probably also bring us to and also to bring us to this attention that we have a Girls in ICT Week. Next week is our Girls in ICT Week, and we are celebrating girls that have been able to stand out in ICT in the recent years from within the academy and countrywide in Uganda. And we shall be having that event running through from Monday to Thursday here in Kampala. So you'll be seeing more girls that will be sharing about their work, what they have done at the academy in the Girls in ICT Week. Thank you so much. We look forward to having you again in the next class. And we are here to help you build more on your work. So always reach out to us via Discord, and let's keep coding. Let's keep coding. Let's keep doing projects within Scratch, and also those that are doing probably Python also within those higher classes. Keep it up, and let's meet again in the next class. Edith, back to you.
Thank you, Edward. And to our dear learners, don't forget to ping us. As I say, we normally have Discord platform where you can always ask for any help, and also get in touch with your trainers, those who provided the WhatsApp numbers.